I'm still interested to see how TNC set the pace of this game. We talk about TNC playing a fast game against EG. Their lineup will allow for that. If Queen of Pain's early rotations work out, if the Juggernaut finds himself useful with rotations, maybe that's the
time. The Queen of Pain can definitely find kills with rotations. And then it just comes down to, okay, do TNC perform this early game well enough that they built the advantage they need? We talked about, I think it's fair to say EG's teamfight is just vastly superior. And their late game, I also like better, just because this is not the best Juggernaut late game, I think. Maybe you go into a Maelstrom, like if you play very farm heavy, and then later on you can...
Or TNC, they're going to try and contest that top bounty rune, pick him up, throw him away with the telekinesis, but then the focus target, it is going to be down towards the Rubik. 1437's on the run. Is there enough pressure from SyndereN and Tims? There isn't in time to kill off Crit, but the sticky napalm is there, making it difficult for Crit to escape. One more punch from Tims will do the work. The SyndereN is taking a significant amount of damage. First blood goes the way of EG. And as far as the bounty rune goes, TNC did at least claim 3, so does make it hard. It made it a little bit harder for Cuckoo as well when he's fighting inside the trees, but Tims, this is the reason why he's here. This is the reason why Night Stalker is a fantastic pickup. And a blink forward! SyndereN may be in trouble. Cuckoo's going deep, but a little bit too deep. Underneath the tower, he'll burn the salve, but so does...
This lane is the biggest lane of Dota, essentially because of the extra creep now. There's going to be a lot of emphasis on...
Oh, Crit. Get out of here, Crit. Top lane, he's being fireflied up. Sticky napalm to 4 stacks. All that Firefly needs to do is get on top of him.
Oh, the
Centaur! But the
Centaur!
Centaur Storm, it keeps Arteezy Zai controlled. Crit will die, and SyndereN will get a solo kill, trying to contest the dire pull.
Low as well.
SyndereN is on the wrong side of the tracks. One range creep's able to find him. Tims will be there. Quick blink forward. Cuckoo's going to find the kill. SyndereN finding himself stranded behind. Instead, SyndereN's trying to get aggressive in mid. The torrent! He'll be able to connect. He's got blink, but doesn't have the time. The stun from Zai followed up perfectly. Now SyndereN in trouble. Rotations from Tims as well as 1437. The telekinesis grab will hold him in position. So 1437 will find the kill. And while Queen of Pain is dead, the supports get the revenge.
I guess SyndereN. Zai's just gonna take them. Go. Horn in mid will set up his X. Good harassment now.
Meanwhile, on bottom lane, they're trying to actually go onto the Faceless Void. I say trying, succeeding. Faceless Void will die underneath the tier 1 tower. Like that quick movement, the two of them just move together and you just find the kills. Yeah, Zai's trapped between the tower. 1437's come in. And the Observer Ward sees all. The Torrent will be able to connect on 3, but Zai can't get out of here. Cuckoo, Sonic Wave commits. SyndereN jumps over the top. They'll have to trigger off the Shrine. SyndereN cannot battle against that level of regeneration. He does get the silence off, but Void is still there. SyndereN will get punished, trying to find the kill on the Queen of Pain. Even Raven TP'd in to help out in that one. And TNC now 7-2 on the board, 7 minutes in.
Very minor gold. This isn't that bad for EG's lineup, as we talked about earlier on. I mean, it's starting to hurt a bit.
The SyndereN is desperately trying to reach.
Find Crit now. Who finds who, though? I think SyndereN is in a lot of trouble. He's gonna die here. Like,
you've already got that little hit coming in from the Fortune's end. Torrent to follow up. Can't TP out this one anymore. And even with the Firefly, he's burning Zai down a fair chunk, but it doesn't matter when Arteezy can move over and Zai. Oh. Yeah, real issues. Cuckoo going down underneath the tier 1 tower. 1437 and SyndereN are nearby, and SyndereN now, he's got an Orb of Velvet Metallic to pick up. They're trying to stack him up as high as possible before they battle this, but SyndereN trying to go against everybody. Starts his TP, SyndereN just moving away. SyndereN will survive, understanding no more stuns, no more control, and no more ways to kill him in time.
This is gonna be an attempt hit, I think. Top Dark, silence.
Perfect scream, Sonic Wave, and SyndereN gets obliterated.
Put the silence and you're gonna instantly, they blew him up instead of Sonic, so nice kill.
And TNC instantly turned this into something favorable. In fact, it may be even more favorable. Conquer the Firefly up. There's your lasso. They're thinking about clipping him, but they'll put him on the ground so Juggernaut can find it. The Chronosphere from Universe. It'll catch his teammate. He's trying to find time. Omnislash Cheval from Juggernaut starts his spin. It instantly goes into the TP. They want to bail out this one. Tims fly up. He doesn't actually have ability to TP out this one, and you'll have to jump up to battle him. It's Universe versus Tims. Who is king of the hill? Right now, Universe needs to get more time on, or he won't get it. Tims is the king of the hill, surviving. EG, they wanted something in return, but they'll lose their offlaner as well. All they wanted to do was stop the tier 1 tower from dying.
Well, they did that.
Alright, suppose SyndereN can now kill him. There's consolation prize. SyndereN's able to get enough money to have his veil.
Damn, that is such a play going.
Fight straight away.
Long lane.
They're going to find an opening. It's Universe, actually going to be false promised, and Sam H having run away. Time delay to make it difficult, so it's the Torrent and the Orb and the Rift, everything they've got, ship included. Throwing down towards the Batrider, Natizi gets himself involved. Necro Books, as well as Wolves, diving into the tower, looking for 1437, moving back to his tier 2 tower. The Dream Call catching out Tims. Night Stalker once more can die. Not worth as much money this time for the SyndereN double kill. But while this is going on, Raven is taking the tier 2 tower up on top lane. He's lucky and get the right timing to pick off the courier. Here comes Sam H. Orb already used by SyndereN, trying to use it to push the lane out, but now he doesn't have it. Silenced up, controlled up, the spin damage combining with the silence, puck will pop. And that is a nice free to end. Raven gets more money, and SyndereN having more issues with item progression.
Custom the tower though. If you make the smoke and then you target the puck, and then EG know that, okay, in order to kill this puck, you're gonna...
In fact, it's already too late. EG, they have Roshan.
This is a very good play call. Alright, the moment it turns to day, we're just gonna go in and use our Necro Book and use our Lycan to take this Roche. TNC would have gonna do.
Yeah, and there's the Observer Ward, so 1437 will see him. They do, however, see the rest of the heroes behind with the Dream Call, catching 1437. Raven, he's out. They're gonna sacrifice the Rubik here. They do not want this fight. But they did get some aggressive wards down. Raven, trouble. There's a wolf on his tail at the moment, trying to body block up, and Natizi, he does it perfectly. Blocked up one avenue. Raven doesn't even think he can get through the second, and he will be brought down. A huge kill on the Juggernaut. And Evil Geniuses lose absolutely nothing, and they may even get a little bit more. I say that, they just lost the courier. Small value lost.
That's the Aegis right there. You can see the mental game that happened when that smoke broke. TNC, the pipe burst is the best.
Judging by the speed of this game, TNC, the more towns they take, the more these fights continue, the more money they're going to get. They're looking for Raven. Universe going to Chronosphere him up. Sam H nearby. Blink Lasso just controlling on SyndereN. Torrent still doing its work. Raven into the Omni Slash. The creep wave soaks up a fair amount of the jumps, however, and SyndereN keeping hot on his tail. So is Arteezy. You'll bring him up, and when Raven hits the ground, torrented up, he will fall. Sam H also in a world of hurt, getting time locked over in the tree lines, trying to juke it out. He's lost his Firefly. He needs to blink away, but the urn, he jukes it! He went down into the small little corner on the left, moves down, can blink away, actually not even blinking, just goes with a raw TP out to safety. They will still lose the Juggernaut. Best target right now is Cuckoo grabbing that 28-minute rune. He's just farming up. They need the control, and there's your blink into a Chronosphere. It's perfectly done from Universe support on the way. Tim's going to be nearby, but they've already lost the Queen of Pain. Tim's will start his TP out, and they're going for Roshan. They burnt Necro Books as well as Wolves, so they really want to make the most out of this. They're going in for Roshan. Look at that haste rune from SyndereN.
TNC just going to give this away?
SyndereN's coming up for 1437.
Yep.
1437 trying to add pressure towards the tower. Okay, now SyndereN's actually keeping back. Sam H, five flying over, blinks in. Lasso gonna grab Universe. Remember, they got no Chronosphere to work with. Underneath Roshan, who's already down to 1/5 of his HP. Support will arrive. Raven blinks in. He was almost looking to steal off Roshan. They had to trigger off the pipe. What you end up getting stolen? Okay, it's just gonna be ripped for the moment, but 1437 hit by the torrent with the X to start it off. That'll do the work. They're looking for more. Tims, Dream called up. Omni Slash nicely hitting on almost all the heroes from EG, but the damage being distributed perfectly, meaning the Crick finds himself a double kill. And so far, TNC haven't found anything yet. Crick actually gets himself a triple kill, throwing out the nukes to try and lock down Cuckoo. He got X'd. He'll quickly set her up, however. Dispelling it off means he doesn't get hit by the torrent combination. Roshan is still alive, but EG, they will shrine up and go in once more.
That's a very big win for them. Very, very big win. They got the Queen buyback. They lost no heroes, right? They didn't have a single casualty. Yep. Buyback from Night Stalker. Did they steal his gem too?
They have the Gem of Truth set over on crit now.
Yep, so they stole the gem as well. This is like the more or less the biggest win you could imagine. I thought TNC were gonna... Feels like he has to go like straight BKB. So SyndereN with this Blink is in about 1,000 gold.
Zai looking for a kill right now. They're going to put down the sentry ward 1437. He actually did a defensive torrent, but still ends up. And they may look for bottom. The lasso, Sam H, he caught out Arteezy. They've got the Yules up now on puck, breaking him free of any kind of extra control. Tim's still in the neighborhood. Arteezy gonna try and fight this one. Crit is nearby. The Dream Coil, it catches for 3 at the moment. BKB already expended from the Batrider. Welcome to your 10-second effectiveness of the BKB. It ends up with your Night Stalker dying and you not killing the Lycan. In fact, Samael going back in once more. Not being controlled. But EG bailing out of a lot of those TPs that stop TNC from pressuring further.
Yeah, EG are building a really big advantage. It's still going to be very hesitant to go in. There's so much damage and control and sustainability in EG's lineup.
She's trying to go on to Zai. X marks the spot. You've still got the Scream, the Sonic Wave available. Zai gonna let the ship fly, but you also have to protect the Queen of Pain, but cannot protect her from the Chronosphere. All damage. You've got the Rift to follow up as well. Silence cannot blink away, and that is 86 seconds now without the Queen of Pain. And EG still itching for a push. They've got the Aegis Immortal available for another minute and probably 20 seconds. So,
Full minute to play with.
they didn't even burn Necros,
And they know there's
Wolves,
no
or
buyback.
Howl. Like, all of these things are available right now for Evil Geniuses. Arteezy will burn all 3 of them in one big go, and that tier 3 tower, it doesn't stand a chance. Universe goes in deeper. Sam H again has to defensively BKB the Chronosphere. Does split up the fight a little bit more. The Dream Coil holding in TNC, so Arteezy just does a lap around the Chronosphere to come in for the extra kill. There's a hit onto the Batrider, and TNC, they've lost control of this game now. Evil Geniuses taking the top racks. But what do they get in return here, TNC? You bought back on the Batrider, you're looking for a kill. At least Tim doesn't get hit by the boat, but they jump in once more. Blink for time dilation. You're gonna get hit once more by the Torrent. And TNC, they've lost too many heroes. That one pickup on the Queen of Pain has now just avalanched into this EG advantage.
They can probably play Megas here. They didn't lose their Aegis or their Cheese, I believe, in that exchange. No, they still have both.
Yep.
Just gonna head straight down to bottom. And the key piece of information for EG here is that they know, oh, wait a second, they're gonna go in.
Oh, this is really problematic. Maybe with the Omni Slash, Universe can time walk off so much of the damage. Zai will go down for the Batrider. He caused a lot of confusion. The issue is Raven. Manta, break free of the silence. They still need to kill off Arteezy. He's in dog form. You'll set him up. Cuckoo wants more control. They got the Scream. 1437. He's got nothing to really give. The blink forward. You can time walk into the Fade Ball, reduce that damage, but Universe, now the cheese gets triggered. Samael's back into the fight. The Dream Coil will control him. TNC will push in the envelope, but right now, EG are delivering the death letter to their families. TNC, they've lost 2 lanes of racks, and the 3rd will be pending in a couple of minutes when EG's ready to push once more.
That's how fast the game gets back in that Roach fight right before they claim the Aegis. You know for sure that I still have Aegis. There's no way she has buyback. Unless you timed it perfectly, then you obviously know exactly
Oh,
what's going on.
Chrono! Universe, he got him! The torrent from Zai, they knew exactly where Raven was. Just trying to relieve a little bit of the pressure by pushing out mid and then the spin TP. Normally you're pretty good as a Juggernaut to get out of that one, but TNC, they realize it's over. GG, they've lost their Juggernaut, they still have no Queen of Pain. And Evil Geniuses, thank you Samael for deleting all, probably destroying everyone's fantasy points.
Does that matter? I think it matters.
Either way, Evil Geniuses, a solid